So my next question will be...
I got a good question.
Well, you're not the moderator now, are you?
I can...
2, 3.
Hi, they're supposed to be updating my iOS, but they still haven't did it yet on my iPhone. You know, they're supposed to have a...
I don't know what they can do about that, but okay. Anyway, welcome to our video. In this video, we are going to be comparing For Your Eyes Only, More Life, and see who had the better album. Which one the fans like
Everybody knows
more.
Life.
He said More Life.
Psych.
You're saying For Your Eyes Only?
No, it's switch. You gotta switch, my friends.
He's talking too much.
My friends.
He ain't said nothing. Antoine will be representing the side of More Life and Drake.
The 6 side.
Rodriguez will be repping
Big Bill.
Dreamville, and J. Cole with For Your Eyes Only. So stay tuned and we'll see how this come out. Ding ding ding. First, we will be critiquing the intros to both of these beautiful albums.
Nice.
We'll start with Drake with Free Smoke. Y'all already know it. Anyway, Antoine, what is your opinion of Free Smoke?
So
playlist More Life, but
so I think that Free Smoke is an amazing intro. It was one of the best intros that Drake has done.
He talks about his broken up life of J-Lo calling him back.
It's one of the best intros that Drake has done. But Drake always does very good on intros. And so I feel like as far as rap goes, it's probably one of the best actual like rap songs of the year.
Okay.
A notable line, I would say, or at least a notable lines, I would say, was how you let the kid fighting ghostwriting rumors turn you to a ghost. Also say, Mom never used to cook much. She used to Chef and KD. It's a very, very, very good.
Alright. He believes that Free Smoke by Drake is a very good track. He believes that it's one of the best rap tracks of 2017. And it's way up there. So Rodriguez, what do you think of More Life by Drizzy Drake?
More Life was probably...
Not More Life, Free Smoke.
Free Smoke. I mean, it's very easily duplicated. I can take that beat and I can make any song I want out of it.
So you do realize that if you take a beat of any song, you can make any other song.
No,
it can be duplicated at any point.
I'm just talking about how easy Free Smoke is.
So
what are you talking about?
So I believe what Rodriguez is trying to say is that Free Smoke is a very hit track, like a very radio track,
all right,
like a very
Lonzo.
Basic track, if you will.
What are you saying Lonzo for? Lonzo remixed Drake.
I know, it's easily remixed.
Because anybody will remix it. Because whenever it's a hot song, if it's a hot song and somebody want to jump on it, that's what happens. People
remix. Can't remix.
Because it's not a hot song for them to remix.
I don't, but still.
Okay.
But what I believe Rodriguez is trying to get across is that whenever you have a song that everyone wants to remix, it may sacrifice some of the originality that may come from smaller songs, if you will, like For Whom the Bell Tolls by J. Cole, which is where we're going next. So Rodriguez, tell us your opinion on For Whom the Bell Tolls by J. Cole after I play this clip, because I did the same for Drake and I'm not using sides.
Oh, but you over there cutting up on that song right there, though.
Anyway, Rodriguez, tell us your opinion on For Whom the Bell Tolls.
For Whom the Bell Tolls, I just want to let everybody know that if you do not have that song, please go out and purchase that song as now.
So he's promoting it.
Yes, I'm promoting it. I give it 5 stars.
But what's your opinion?
5 stars. My opinion to the song is very touching. He goes and says, "Ain't nowhere to run, ain't nowhere to hide. Put away my low, even though I'm high." He's tired of feeling low, even though he's high.
That's not what he said.
What did he say?
Anyway,
he
has pointed out that he believes it's a very moving track, a very touching track that opens up the album in a way that only J. Cole could do.
It opens it
for
up.
a lot of his intros.
The way it starts is the way it all goes down. The way it starts is the way it goes down. The way it starts throughout this whole album, he believes it goes all the way through.
He believes that the song sets the tone of the album.
From Drake, it starts from love, free smoke. You know that, and then it goes into a 44-2.
No long talk. If you gonna say it right.
I don't care about his track list, but
it wasn't where you saying it from.
But I'm just saying the types of songs he has.
He believe that Drake doesn't necessarily stay true to one set.
Yes.
Necessarily.
Cole comes straight down with it.
And one set genre in the album that the playlist varies from song to song.
He doesn't go from rap to R&B.
I mean, let's like
Cole goes straight all
just because because I have a multi-talented artist doesn't mean that you can sit right here and try to
that's like saying
everything else.
That's like saying Kodak starts saying with love songs and then he goes
if he's
back
multi-talented and that's what you do. Just because people like you are basic and can only do one thing doesn't mean that everybody else can be. Drake, on the other hand, you gotta keep in mind, albums are not research papers. You don't have to stay true to one topic. Albums are things that show points in your life, how you get to point A and point B, and how you're feeling. That's how you make music, and literally you go through changes, and that's what in the music. That's the music that he says represents him. The name of the album is more. That's what he did.
What is your opinion on For Whom the Bell Tolls?
For Whom the Bell Tolls. I really like For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Okay, thank you so much.
What do you mean? Thank you so much. Whenever you need somebody else to support J. Cole because you can't do it for you, it'd be like,
oh no,
shut up. Go ahead.
All right, so my next question will be...
I got a good question.
Well, you're not the moderator now, are you?
I can't
Listen,
be the moderator.
All right, so the next question is, who showed the most growth and or improvement between their last albums to this current album that we're currently debating? Was it Views to More Life? Or was it For Your Eyes Only to For Your Eyes... 2014 Forest Hills Drive to For Your Eyes Only. There you go.
14.
All right. So, who showed the most growth?
A while ago, you said something else.
All right. So you believe that J. Cole showed the most growth?
Yeah, he showed a lot of growth.
You didn't just say that.
All right. So elaborate on what you mean.
All right. The number one song on that track was for me. First things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
So no role models. What's your favorite?
Didn't even know the name of it.
And then my second favorite, G.O.M.D.
G.O.M.D. He said that like it's a word. But it's fine.
Get out my...
Well, he has made it clear. I don't know what he made clear, but he said what he had to say. So what do you think about 2014 Forest Hills Drive to For Your Eyes Only?
They thought he thought he could never top that.
He asking me.
So, Antoine, what do you think about it?
So
no. You're not right now, so you're not right now.
Hollywood Cole.
Okay.
Go.
Hollywood.
Okay, so I personally feel as if 2014 Forest Hills Drive was better. You saying thank you and you just said For Your Eyes Only was better. I'm telling you, you changed your opinion.
I'm saying you support Drake. You support J. Cole instead of you could have brought up.
He just asked me what was the improvement from 2014 Forest Hills Drive to For Your Eyes Only. What are you talking about? Listen to the questions.
I thought you was gonna.
He just gonna say, "Shut up."
Well, hey man, nothing was the same was better than 2014.
Stop talking. This part is.
Please cut it out. Go ahead.
Please cut it out.
I might.
Okay. So personally, I feel as if 2014 Forest Hills Drive was better. And that's not saying that he didn't improve any. Obviously, he's at a different point in his life right now, and he did a lot of storytelling through his music. And he did music that reflected him and his experiences. With the majority of the album.
Let's see.
I should have been the moderator to answer questions.
Okay, do that. Now, More Life. We're going to go from Views to More Life. Do you think Drake showed a tremendous amount of improvement from Views to More Life, Rodriguez?
Say what you just said a while ago. Don't try to wave right because it sounded better. Don't do it.
Western Road Flows. Couldn't nothing touch it.
Alright. So what are you saying?
That's all
do you believe he grew from Views to More Life?
I think he backpedaled.
So you believe that Views was a better album than More Life?
Yes.
Please play the clip that he said this while ago when we filmed this. We filmed this before.
I probably won't because it's too much work. But like, choose whoever you want to believe.
Listen. My favorite song.
Listen,
my favorite song was Western Road Flows.
Yeah, I'm talking about the album.
All right, Antoine, you go ahead and tell us.
Thank you.
Views to More Life. What do you think about the growth?
So a lot of people really didn't like Views, and I know it was so different from
all y'all watching that.
Shut up. Views. Go ahead.
Be in the comment section below.
So a lot of people didn't like Views.
Let me find out.
a lot of people didn't like Views, and it's probably because it was so different. After he came from If Reading This Is Too Late and What a Time to Be Alive, his project with Future, and those were like really rap enforced albums. And whenever he came with this new kind of music, it was like, okay, what are you doing? Like, we like this and this was working. Excuse me. We like this and this was working. So why are you changing? And so a lot of people didn't like it. Me personally, I actually liked it a lot. You know, I think once you open up your ears to something different, you can accept it and you'll enjoy it. So to More Life, it was good. It still was an improvement.
And another thing, y'all know this song that just came out with Drake. This song is not that good.
What song?
The Jamaican song.
It ain't no Jamaican song.
Yes, it is.
It's not Jamaican.
What is
he
it?
referring to?
Out here, first of all, he's referring to Signs.
Yes. No. Don't switch on me. I got a big.
That's not just came out. That came out on More Life.
Yeah, that one right there.
So anyway, that music, it's easy to say Jamaican, but
doesn't make no sense whatsoever.
How does it not make sense?
Don't make no sense.
What doesn't make sense?
I don't understand.
I've clearly lost control of this debate.
What are you talking about?
I don't like it. I mean,
just because you don't like it don't mean it don't make sense.
I will.
He don't like mayonnaise. That don't mean people don't like mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise.
Okay. They still sell it.
Because that's people that want high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You keep eating it.
Meanwhile, you just ate a lot of fried chicken, but we're not going to talk about it.
But yeah, you ain't going to see me slumped over up in the hospital somewhere.
Double platinum with no features.
Thank you.
How important do you think it is to do it yourself in the rap game? Yeah, that's why I'm going to start off with you.
Please. Okay, so thank you.
Where's your double platinum?
For certain artists, and based on where you are, it is very important. And it's a big accomplishment. To where J. Cole was, I think it was a deciding factor in his career after he went. Like at that point, after what was Cold War Silent Story? Was that before? Was that album before? Or was that more saying? Which one was before? I'm saying which one was like right before? Okay. So from Born Center to 2014 Forest Hills Drive, I think that was
killing.
Let him finish talking. Go ahead, finish talking.
Hey, I was getting into my song.
You are so uninterested in everything that's going on.
All right, listen, because you'll have to respond eventually.
Oh, I got
So listen to what he has to say.
I ain't even saying nothing yet.
Listen to what he has to say.
So from Born Center to 2014 Forest Hills Drive, I think that was very important for him, and it was a big accomplishment. But I feel as if you see, Future went platinum with no features. Bryson went platinum with no features. So it's like I feel as if Bryson's means a little bit more. I think it means a little bit more because especially from Bryson's standpoint, he didn't have nearly the fan base that J. Cole had, but then he blew up on Trap Soul stuff.
So Rodriguez, he believes that a lot of people may just throw that out there just to throw it out there, and that it's not a lot of, and it's just like not a lot of substance compared to a lot of other artists.
So that don't mean
that.
What
I said.
So he's saying
that's not what I said.
Saying going double platinum with no features doesn't mean anything.
What I said. Listen to what I said. I said. From Born Center to 2014 Forest Hills Drive, that was very important for J. Cole. That was a big. I mean,
but if Drake do it,
that was a huge accomplishment, and the reason I say that if Drake does, I won't say it doesn't mean nothing, but I said the reason that it really is not that important if Drake does it is because there's not really any other artists that you can put on the album with Drake that'll make you like, oh look, so and so on this album too. No, you bought the album for Drake. You're not buying it for like that's the reason you bought the album. So it's like, I hope you feature with. No, it's not what you're doing for Drake.
So, going double platinum with no features, how do you feel about it, Rodriguez?
I give J. Cole a lot of props. And if we just talking any artist going double platinum with no features, I believe that's a big deal.
All right.
That's a very big deal.
So you believe that he earned the title?
I believe he earned it.
Going double platinum with no features is a milestone.
Yes,
that not many people can say that.
And nobody can forget it either.
Especially in the rap game.
Yes, in the rap game especially. No one can forget that.
Alright, so to sum up, because it's 17 minutes, I don't know how long it's going to be. We're not necessarily summing it up. Alright.
So,
alright,
we're going.
What do you think was the best track on More Life? I don't know if I'm going to keep this question in, but go ahead and see how it turns out.
Let me
what
get on. What
do you think was the best track on More Life?
Let me get on one too. Okay, the best track on More Life, the ending.
Rodriguez, name the track.
I forgot the name of the track.
Well, then I guess you
Do
don't
Not
like
Disturb.
Yeah, Do Not Disturb.
Do Not Disturb is your favorite track?
Yeah.
Alright, why do you say that?
They gotta be passive to get to me. No one's done this successful.
No one's
He He already done sealed it, saying he's the best out here, and there's nobody can touch him.
One of my questions was going to be like, who had the better outro? So like, I don't know if you want to go.
It's ironic. It's gonna be that because he gonna say the best. He gonna say the best song on
For Your Eyes Only.
Is For Your Eyes Only.
Yes,
so it's still outro.
Outro track.
It's still the same.
Right, so go ahead.
But yes, I don't like to say it because I could not stand agreeing with him. But Do Not Disturb is my favorite track on More Life.
I didn't agree to that though. Everybody,
you just said.
What a track.
Well, then I guess you
Do
don't
Not
like
Disturb.
Yeah, Do Not Disturb.
Do Not Disturb is your favorite track.
Yeah.
Track Do Not Disturb. You
Get in the camera.
I said I like that track. I didn't say that was the best track.
Well, what do you
between
think
the two.
the best track on More Life?
For Your Eyes Only.
On
He
More
told
Life.
us.
Dear God.
Wait, on More
Rodriguez.
Life.
On More Life.
Okay. Well, yeah, it is.
Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
Alright, so like we'll just disregard everything he just said.
I'm telling you.
Alright, so
I was going for my
Loud.
man. I'm supporting J. Cole. I'm supporting Dreamville
Alright.
all day.
So it seems like it's going to come down to Do Not Disturb versus For Your Eyes Only. Which was the better song? Can you compare the two songs?
You can, in a way, you can compare them.
One told a story.
Oh my
one just
God.
was running off the mouth.
Whenever I told you I thought we was having a video, a dream of us recording a video comparing like two albums.
Yes.
I see the ring.
Oh my God.
That's not even.
Saw inside of myself that I just never knew. I probably self-destruct if I ever lose, but I never do.
Steady doing double shifts. One to be
Skill too. So I
Here we
know
go.
how part of you feels. Maybe you
Next, For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole.
like me. Life goes in cycles. Maybe you're dating just like me. I hope not. Tired of dope spots and fiends that smoke rocks. I seen far too many hopes rock.
Never had a chance. Yeah, here we go. Oh. One day your daddy called me, told me he had a funny feeling. What he been dealing with lately, he wasn't telling.
Alright, so those two tracks. Antoine, go ahead and take it away. Who had the, I don't want to say most influential, but that's what I can word it, so go ahead.
In a way, it can be compared, and in a way, it can't. Do Not Disturb was more like, okay, this is where I am. It was a track telling you, this is where I am, and this is
Where I'm going.
this is what I plan to do, and this is how I feel. And that was a track that's like expressing his feelings. And it's not to say that For Your Eyes Only didn't do the same, but his track was more about. It was kind of like it had a deeper meaning. It was like, okay, this is a storytelling. I'm going to tell you about this person's life, and this is how it affected him, and this is what's going on in the world today. And it was more obviously more influential. Well, for at least the people that heard it. That's not intended to be shady, but it's intended to it's more influential, and it's a big deal. It's a very good track.
Yeah. So what Antoine is saying is that More Life really summed up how far Drake has come in his career and where he plans on going, while For Your Eyes Only kind of summed up the entire deeper meaning of the album. Stayed more centered on the album.
Yeah.
And had like a deeper meaning.
You can tell where it was
was
inspired
inside.
from. You can tell where it came from.
You can
That's
tell
what
where
I
it
feel.
came from. So how do you feel about Do
That's
Not
how I feel.
Disturb, Rodriguez?
I mean, he's like, that's what I said. He's telling you where he is in his career. He's telling you that he's at the top of his pinnacle right now. He's at the top. And he's not worried about anybody else trying to bring him back down.
So how do you feel about For Your Eyes Only? The
For Your
outro?
Eyes Only, he's telling a story. He's telling you about his. It took me a while to understand
About his life.
where he's coming from and who he's talking about. See, I was sitting here thinking, okay,
You're not even
it's
in the
cold.
camera. You gotta reset all that.
No, I ain't gotta reset it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey everybody. Now I ain't gotta tell. Alright, so J. Cole on the other hand, Drake's telling you how he felt about where he is in his life. This is where I'm at. This is where all the other rappers are.
He's not to say that.
That's basically how he
That's not
I
what he
was
said.
catching it. I was catching it. Now J.
You trying
Cole,
to get him this though?
That's what I'm saying.
he's trying to get him this.
I said you trying to get him this. You said he up here under the art.
That ain't
Go
good.
ahead.
J. Cole's all the way over here. If I
So For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only, J. Cole, he just told her. It tugged on the heartstrings a little bit. You know, that's my favorite song on the whole album. Really, is For Your Eyes Only. That's my favorite song. Every time I go to work, I always keep that on replay.
Yes.
Cause it gives you motivation. That motivates you. I don't have a kid, but that makes me want to go out there and strive and work hard work hard to prepare for a little one that I might have. That she won't never ask for nothing. You listen to the lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics, that just makes you want to motivate you to do better. And you want more, like Draco says, wanting more for somebody is wanting more for yourself.
He said love.
Shut up, man.
I'm just saying.
So I believe that we have
Adrian
a great conversation here.
Is.
We showed that J. Cole definitely had an influential, emotional, important album in hip hop.
Drake didn't.
Without help from anybody, like having no features on his album, we know that J. Cole definitely improved from views and put some music out there that
J. Cole
has replay
improved
value.
for views.
He showed his.
You know what he meant.
I'm trying to hear.
I said he showed an improvement from views. I said that. Hey, you don't stop doing that in my video. He showed his range when it comes to his skills in music. I probably like this Drake. By the way, I put
I'm
that.
glad.
So I'm gonna let you
so
explain.
much.
I'm gonna let you explain.
Okay.
We dissing Drake over here. Me and Adrian. Listen.
So J. Cole had a very important album. I think that's an album that can be easily respected by a lot of actual rap fans. You know, that's the one that'll get that's the one that'll get the most respect. And Drake's album was like more of a it's a timestamp, and this album is songs on there that you take and you can just take with you and just ride along to, and then you can definitely make your playlist. So, but yes, both of the albums were very good. J. Cole is my second favorite artist.
And who is your favorite artist?
J. Cole all the way around.
All right. Well, definitely we have
For all of 2 months.
Made some
3 months ago, he was a Drake fan.
Improvements.
If you need proof,
and now I believe it's
hit
time
me
for
on my
the
social media.
promos. My name is Adrian. I'll have all of my social medias down below. Make sure you add me on Twitter for a follow back.
My name is Rocky W. You know.
Make sure you snap me on Snapchat for an ad back. Please
ASAP
spam
Rocky.
my Instagram for a follow back.
Follow him on SoundCloud.
I'm not linking my SoundCloud because we ain't got to that level yet. But
follow him on
that's all we have to
SoundCloud.
say. So
Jazz Prince, if you follow it, hit him up. He's one of them gatekeep rappers. Please take a break, please, rappers.
bunch of words but ain't saying nothing. That's him.
I hate these rappers.
Talk about that.
bye.